Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Sitaya Pataye Namaha Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Now we are in, what were we looking at? Where are we? Huh?
We finished 34.
What is that?
34. We finished 34.
Yeah, but I don't know where I am.
Aranyakand.
Page
Page of
237.
237. I'm on page 216. 237.
yes, Canto 8.
Canto 8. Verse number?
34 we finished.
Okay. Oh, ठीक है. 34. How did it change? 34. So we were looking at the incident of Jatayu and what has happened right now. Who knows the story? What happened last week? Remember the story? Come. So what happened last week was Sita ji has been kidnapped by Ravana and Ramchandra ji is crying, he is sad, he is feeling the loss of Sita ji, and as they are moving around looking, he's asking the birds, he's asking the trees, he's asking the mountains, he's asking the stones on the ground, have you seen my darling Sita, have you seen my darling Sita, have you seen my darling Sita? Has any one of you fallen in love? No? Then you can't understand. You have to fall in love. Then only you will understand. Where is my mom? Where is my dad? Where is my sister? You have fallen in love. Don't you love your sister? Yeah? Don't you love your daddy? Don't you love your mommy? Then why do you say that you have not fallen in love? Is love mean only one way? Only for a boyfriend? Or a girlfriend? This is also right, isn't it? We can love parents. Will you not feel, will you not miss them if they are not there? If I take, where is Kavishri? If I take Kavishri away for some days and you come and stay with me, and or she says, I will go and stay with Swamiji, what will Vedashri do? House is empty. Whom to fight with? She'll start missing Kavishri exactly the same way. Yeah. And then after one day, she will create a racket in the house. Mummy, let's go and bring Kavishri back. Isn't it? Same thing Ramchandra ji is also doing because he loves his wife. She is his inseparable house. You have heard of Narishwar Mahadev, Lord Shiva? He's half man, half part of his is Shiva and half of it is Shakti. Have you seen that? Shiva Shakti? So like that, Ramchandra ji and Sita ji are one whole but appearing as two and therefore they are inseparable. and Ravana has taken them away. And when he was taking them away, Sita ji was screaming, and she saw some Vanaras on the Rishyamukh mountain, and she says, please help, and quickly taking the opportunity, she took all the chudamani and some bracelets and all that and put it into a cloth and threw it towards the monkeys on the Rishyamukh Parvat. And when they moved forward, they saw, that was afterwards. And before that, it was Jatayu came, and when he heard the cries of Sita ji, he says, who goes there? And he looked up and he saw it was, it is Sita. And he went and immediately they saw that it was the Dashanan Ravan, and with his claws, because he's the vulture, na? So with his with his claws and with his beak, he broke his chariot, and he hurt Ravana and scratched Ravana, but Ravana was too powerful. What was the name of the sword with which he cut the wings of Jatayu? Remember? You should remember all this. What was the name of the sword with which Ravana cut the wing?
Maybe an axe?
Not axe. I said sword. How can it be an axe? It was called Chandrahas. Chandrahas. It was a Ashirvad, blessings given by Lord Shiva to Ravana because of his tapasya. And it was very, very powerful sword. And with that, he cuts the wing of Jatayu, and the moment, can a bird fly without one wing? No. So what are their two wings? Do you have two wings? Don't say I got two legs, two hands. I'm saying two wings. Do you have two wings? You have. You don't know it. That's why you come to the class. What are the two wings, adults?
Knowledge.
Huh? No.
Shraddha and Saburi, Jnana or Bhakti.
Head and heart. They should understand. Head and heart are your two wings. Do you have heart?
Yes. Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I'm alive.
Oh, so obvious. Is it throbbing? Is it beating?
Yes.
My heart is beating and is retreating. Oh, my darling, I am in love. Bollywood song. Huh? So, we have got two faculties. What do you do with head? Think. What do you do with heart?
Breathe.
Huh?
Breathe.
Breathe. Come here, I'll give you one. What do you do with heart?
Live.
No. You feel. You feel the emotions, isn't it? You have compassion, you have empathy. With the head, you have logic. You work things out, you think, you contemplate. So, in English, or for those, you can also understand, every human being has left brain and right brain. Isn't it? You know, left brain is the thinking part, right brain is the feeling part. That right brain is connected to your heart. Okay? So we must do both. It should be in balance. We should not be only thinker and we should not be only feeler. We should have good balance. So continuing, Ramchandraji and Lakshman, as they were going around, suddenly they saw some blood lying on the ground. And they said, "Arey, whose blood is this?" And following the trail of the blood, they came, and there, Ramchandraji saw a huge bird lying on the ground. He said, maybe this is the Rakshasa who killed Sita ji and ate her up, or maybe someone else kidnapped Sita ji and then he has killed him and now eaten Sita ji up. Let me kill him immediately, because he was in love, he was angry, he wanted to take revenge, he wants to find someone who is the culprit. And at that time when he came, suddenly he hears Jatayu ji saying, Ram, Ram, because he knows that Sita ji is Ramchandra ji's wife, but Ramchandra ji has never met him. But Jatayu ji, the king bird, He's friend of Ramchandraji's father. Who was Ramchandraji's father? Dasharatha, not Dasharatha. Dasharatha Maharaj. Very good. So what did I tell you last week? Was Ramchandraji able to, being the eldest son, was he able to do the last rites for his father when he died? No. But here, his father did not get the chance. But here, Jatayu, when he says, I am a friend of Dasharatha Ram, and I saw your wife, the daughter-in-law of Dasharatha, being taken away, and I fought him, but I was not strong enough I could delay him, but I could not stop him because he had another chariot. I broke his chariot, but he had a spare one. And now I am lying here waiting to pass this message on to you that he has gone southwards. Message has to be passed. And while he was saying this, Ramchandraji came and put the head of Jatayu on his lap and started caressing his hair like that. And while he's looking at Sri Ram, suddenly when the last breath was coming, he saw the Vishwarup Darshan, he saw the Shankha Chakra Gada Padma Narayana, and closed his eyes. And that way he got his salvation. He merged into the Lord. And so I have told you in short, but now we are going back. We are 34 till we did. Antakalepi drishtva tvam muktoham raghusattama hastabhyam sprishamam rama punaryasyami te padam tatheti ramasparsha tadangam panina smayan tatapanan parityajya Jatayu patito bhuvi Ramastammanusho chitva bandhuvatsa shrulochana Lakshmanena samanaya Kashthani pradadahatam. Oh, the most exalted Sri Ram, Raghuram. क्या हो गया? Sri Ram, though I have found liberation, deliverance by merely having your holy sight. See the Jatayu's devotion towards Ram. Jatayu knows the reality of Sri Ram. He knows that he is a divine child born to Dasharath Maharaj. And probably he also has the vision that he is the Lord himself. And therefore he is saying, I have already gained liberation having set my eyes upon you. I was just telling, today we were walking and we went to Kumbh Mela. And some people came with me from Melbourne, and one of them was Paresh. Paresh, you know, Paresh, and he's the Deepika and Paresh. He's the in charge of Camberwell Shirdi Sai Temple. So, Guju fellow. So he was there, and one more person who I know from Pune, Dapoli, Suchet, he was there, and one whose place I'm going in next week, Raviraj. He was there. So they had, afternoon, it was very hot there, so they rested for some time, and they, just outside the ashram where we were staying, there was a tea stall and they were drinking tea. And because he's Sai Baba devotee, they were talking of Sai Baba. Suchet said, I also believe in Sai Baba. Raviraj, I have already started him off on the Sai Sat Charitra, so he has chanted Sai Sat Charitra many times. So the satsang was going on for almost 1 hour. They were sitting there talking about Sai Baba and his leelas. At that time, while they were drinking, I don't know how many teas they had drunk by then. So while they are drinking tea, suppose I am Paresh and I am facing the tea stall. And suddenly, Paresh is telling me yesterday I went for Bhiksha to his place, and he says that suddenly I felt a pull, and I turned around on my stool, and here the road is there in front of the ashram. So the road is there, and he turned, and in the middle of the crowd, the traffic means people are walking this way, people are walking that way, and he saw one person with the knee length kurta, kafni, and said, Baba, he called, Suchet, look there. and Suchet was behind him. He says, "Hey, Baba." Then they both called Ravi Raj. He also said, "Baba." And by the time he said Baba, Paresh has already started walking towards that Baba. And when he reached there in the middle of the road, Baba was looking lost. They do the drama. Leela chalti hai unki. So he was looking, and the eyes were totally unfocused and as if going mad or as if lost. And he went and touched the back of Baba. So Baba turned around and looked at him. And then at that very moment, the policeman asked, "Do you know this gentleman? You're coming and talking to him." They said, "No." And again he started, this policeman said, "I'll find the place. I'll find your colleagues. Don't worry, nothing will happen to you." And what Paresh felt, I don't know. But he says, "I just went, I was looking at him, mesmerized, and I caught his hand." So he caught his hand like that. And the moment he caught his hand, his eyes, which were rolling everywhere, stopped and looked at him like that strongly. And said, "Tu samajh gaya na?" Haath choda. He got his hand free from his hand and walked away. See, such miracles happen. Jatayu did not know Ramchandra ji is going to come. But Ramchandra ji came and he gained liberation. Paresh did not know he is going to see Baba. But Baba came and gave darshan. Is it possible that you get Lord's darshan in your life? Maybe tomorrow? Be ready. Always be ready. Never say it is not possible. Anything is possible in this creation. And in this way, he says, you still touch me with your hands, even though I have seen you, O Lord Ram, and I'm sure I'll get liberation, but you please touch me. So he put his head here. He says, "Then I shall go to the highest stature attainable by a soul." What is that stature? The soul merges into the Ishvara, the Lord. That is, from bhakti point of view, that is the way it is. And that is called liberation, that is called moksha, that is called salvation. And saying when he said like this, Tata Tatheti Ram Pasparsha Tadanga Panina Swayam Smayan Tata Pranan Parityaja Jatayu Patito Bhuvi. And saying this, Ram said in the 36th verse, Tatheti Rama Pasparsha Tadanga Panina. He touched his body, and in other places it said that he put his head on his lap and touched his body with his hands. And the moment he touched his body with his hands or took his head and put it in his lap, that very moment, looking at Sri Ram, Jatayu breathed his last and merged into Sri Ram. See? Sri Ram mourned with tearful eyes. Now, Ramchandra ji did not get a chance to cry for his father because he didn't see him dying. He was in forest. But here, Jatayu is also similar age as his father. He is also very old, but very strong. Still, he put up a fight. For what? Because it is wrong to kidnap a woman and take her against her wishes. And Jatayu, being righteous, being following dharma, therefore he, without thinking that he is old, that how will he fight this Ravana, he just went to protect Sita ji, because that is the right thing to do. Sri Ram mourned for him with tearful eyes as if he were his own kin, and asked Lakshman to bring firewood and did Jatayu's last rites. So Jatayu got the Agni from Sri Ram. Dasharatha did not get. See? Snatva dukkhena ramopi lakshmanena samanvitaha hatva vane mrugam tatra masakhandan samantataha shadvale pakshipadramaha pruthak pruthagane kadha bhakshantu pakshinah sarve trupto bhavatu pakshirat. Deciding to do his Shraddha after Shraddha. What is Shraddha? Have you heard of word Shraddha? Girls, boys, you heard of Shraddha? One day you will have to do. All of you will have to do. No choice. Shraddha is when someone dies, then the last rites that are done. What is the last rites? In Indian custom, in Hindu custom or Sanatan Dharma, we go to the cremation ground, we put all the wood, and on top of the wood, the dead body is kept, and then some certain rites, rituals are done, and after that, the eldest son or the only son, and nowadays, in the olden times also it was there, daughters also can do it, and they can also light the fire. And when that fire is lit, then that body is burns and becomes ashes. Then those ashes are taken to Gangaji or some ocean and mixed with the infinite waters. Okay, that is the system. So our Ramchandra ji, according to whatever is the culture, not according to human, because Jatayu was not human. So what was Jatayu?
He was a
Big eagle. That eagle is which category of animals?
maybe it's
Not maybe. Tell quick, conclusively.
it's
Is it a snake? Is it a reptile?
it's a maybe
Is it a mosquito family?
no.
Then is it a ant family? Bird, correct. She's speaking, so that's okay. She's the youngest out of this. So, according to the bird family, tell me, I don't know if you guys know, when an old crow dies, you will never see an old crow's body dead on the ground anywhere. Have you ever seen? Never. What happens to the crow? You know? The other crows eat it up. Yeah. That's why you never see any crow lying on the ground anywhere. Old crow, dead crow, they will never see. Most of the birds, they finish there. Other birds, those who are vegetarian, the crow comes and eats it up. or owls are there and everything. So here, so the body of the vulture, that Jatayu, Sri Ram made the following arrangements. What did he do? Both Sri Ram and Lakshman were equally sorry and grieved at the death of Jatayu, and they took a bath to purify themselves before performing the Shraddha ceremony. Thereafter, they went and hunted some prey and cut their flesh into small pieces. And then they made separate heaps of these pieces of meat at a place covered with grass and which had a water hole resembling an oasis as a means of offering sacrifices for atonement of sins for the departed soul. This was then eaten by other flesh-eating birds such as vultures as well as other birds of the same family as a feast to mark the Shraddha ceremony, and this ritual gave immense contentment to all the birds as well as to the king of birds Jatayu, that it gave peace to his soul. So this is the rule among those types of birds. And in this way, Ram shows the love for, it's not only human beings, he is protective. Paritranaya sadhunam. So sadhu here, Jatayu is a sadhu. Why? Because he fought for righteousness and gave up his life. That's why. And continuing the story, Ityuktva Raghavah Praha Jatayo Gaccha Matpadam Matsarupyam Bhajaswadya Sarvalokasya Pashyataha Tato Nantarame Vasau Divya Rupadhara Shubha Vimanavaram Bhakaram Bhaswaram ne Bhakaram Bhaswaram hai. What do you have? Bhakaram. Bhakaram Bhanu Sannibham. Raghava Sri Ram told him, Jatayu, go to my exalted abode. What is the abode of Lord Narayana's abode is which? Where does Lord Narayana live? Vaikuntha. Good. Where does Shiva live? Kailash. Where do you live?
A house?
Good. Good. Where does Shri Ram live? Don't no adults.
Ayodhya?
No.
Forest?
No. Lord Ram, not the Dashrath's son Ram. The Lord Ram, the Lord as the Ishvara Ram. Where does he live? What is his abode? What is his abode called? Huh? No. He's called Ishvara means as God. What is his abode? Where Ram, Sita, Lakshman, everyone stays. It is called Saket. Saket. His son's name is Saket. Saket is the abode. Brahmaji, where does Brahmaji live? Huh? Another name for it? Satyalok. Very good. Any other loka you? Where does Indra live? Another name for it? Swarga. Good. Okay. Krishna. Where does Krishna live? Lord Krishna. Where does Krishna live? Golok. Good. You remember all this. Where do the bees live? What is the loka? Bee-lok. Behind loka. Snake live? Snake hole lok. So Ramchandraji told the soul of Jatayu, go to my abode and live there, having attained liberation and salvation, and achieve oneness with me, and in this way become one with my divine true form. Matsarupyam. Sarupya means you will, even though he is a bird, when he goes to Saket, he will get the form of Sri Ram. And everyone in Saket is of the form of Ram. In Vaikuntha, everyone is of the form of Narayana. Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. Everyone having 4 arms and walking around. After that, Jatayu assumed a radiant divine form and boarded a heavenly chariot which was illuminated like a sun. And in this way, this was the incident about that if you do good deeds, if you live for righteousness, if you do what is right, then Lord is always there with you. And when Lord is always there with you, there is nobody in this world who can stop you from becoming one with the Lord. Shankha Chakra Gada Padma Kiritavara Bhushanaihi Dyotayan Swaprakashena Pitambaradharo Malaha Chaturbhi Parshadair Vishnoho Tadrushairabhipujitaha Stuyamano Yogi Ganai Rama Bhashya Satvaraha Krutanjaliputo Bhutva Tushtava Raghunandanam. At that time, wearing a pitambar, bearing a conch, discus, mace, lotus. What is this? This is the Chaturbhuj Narayan. What does Chaturbhuj? How many arms he has? 4. That is why Chatur. Chatur means 4. Bhuj means arms. 4 arms. And what is in the top arm here?
Conch.
Good. Shankha. What is in this top arm? Chakra. Means the Sudarshan Chakra. The discus. Name is Sudarshan Chakra. Discus is like a... Then what is in the right hand bottom? Gada. What is the name of the Gada? Komodano. Kaumudi. Kaumudi Gada. And what is in the left hand bottom? Padma. What is Padma? Lotus. So why does he have these 4 things? I'll tell you another time.
Maybe he wants to fight. Maybe
Huh?
Maybe he wants to fight.
First, okay, I'll tell you. So you can, not because he wants to fight, because he first, first is the Shankh. What does the Lord do? First he calls you. He is calling you. How does he call you? From inside your heart, you get a voice telling you, don't do this, get up early in the morning, do your homework, hold the pen properly, write, keep the book straight. Huh? Do the chanting with the back straight. He's telling you from inside, but you don't listen. Then what does he do? Then he sends. Huh? What is it? Mum. Mum. No. Then he has Gada. Then he sixer, 4, 6. He punishes you because you are not listening and doing the right thing. Still you don't learn. Then he sends the Sudarshan Chakra. And when he kills you or anyone who does not listen to him, who is not following Dharma, when he sends the Sudarshan Chakra, what happens to that person? They die. But what happens to the soul? If Lord has killed anyone, that soul always goes and merges into the Lord. But if you follow everything, you will become one with the Lord. Meaning what? Your soul has become one with the Lord. That is the lotus. Or if you follow, he calls you and you listen to him, straight away you become one with him even while living. Those who become one while living with the Lord, who are they called? Saints and sages. All the rishis. Okay. ये पढ़ लिया ना हमने. At that time, wearing a pitambar, bearing a conch, discus, mace, lotus, a crown, and other excellent ornaments, he, Jatayu, was illuminating all the directions with the. Now, Ramchandra ji is like a man with 2 arms, and Jatayu is looking like Narayana. Because by the grace of Lord Ram. And his body started. It was full of effulgence, giving light everywhere. And then 4 servers of Lord Vishnu, means Vishnu Dutas, they came and they were also having Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. They came in their chariots and they were worshipping him while yogis were praying to him. Then he hastily folded his hands and addressing Raghunandan Sri Ram, he began to pray to Lord Ram as follows. Now this is the prayer of Jatayu to Sri Ram. Before those 4 attendants of Narayana, before they take him to Saket. So what is the prayer? Aganita gunam aprameyamadhyam sakala jagat sthiti sanyamadi hetum upara paramam paratma bhutam satatamaham pranatosmi ramachandram. Jatayu prayed, I always and constantly bow most reverentially. We get a little bit of money, we get ego. We get good marks in the class and our nose goes up. I am better than you all. If I get a little bit of, I also do it sometimes. If someone buys me new clothes, then I show, You show off. That show off is arrogance. But Jatayu, even though he is getting the form of the Lord himself, no arrogance. He is recognizing his place and the grace of the Lord, because of whom he has got this form. We must never forget that we have got the parents because of the grace of the Lord. We have got a brother or sister because of the grace of the Lord. We have got a food on the table, Brahmarpanam Brahmavi, because of the grace of God. We are able to understand in the school because of the grace of the Lord. The breath is coming in and out of our nose Because of the grace of the Lord. Heart is beating because of? The food is digesting in the stomach because of? Only she knows. Your food is digesting. Someone, Rakshasa is digesting. Huh? So say, you are able to walk by your legs because of? You are able to hold things with your hands because of? You are able to see, hear, touch, feel, taste by your five senses because of?
Grace of God.
So everything is happening by grace of the God alone. Recognize this. And in this way, he prostrated in front of Sri Ramchandra, who is the Lord himself, who is boundless. Here it says, Aganita gunam aprameya madhyam sakala jagat sthiti sanyamadi hetum, that he is the one with aganita gunam, meaning infinite number of gunas. You cannot count the qualities and attributes of Sri Ram. Aganita. And sakala, all the qualities and virtues and characters, good qualities are his, who is boundless and limitless, who is the original Jagata Sthiti Sanyamadi Hetum. What are the three? Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh stand for what? Brahmaji's job is to create. Vishnu's job is to? Lord Vishnu's job is to maintain. And Lord Shiva's job is to? So is everything in this life getting created, is maintained and is destroyed? Correct? Tell me one or two things, what you experience right now that is getting created, that is maintained and that is destroying. One by one. You tell. Anything in your experience.
The leaf is growing and then one leaf is drying up.
Good. So one leaf comes into life, it stays for some time, then eventually it dries and dies. Tell someone, you tell.
There's like
Quickly.
There's people and they were a baby and they
Grow and then they eventually
and they become very, very old.
and die.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell die also. You tell. Okay, you think. You tell. Huh? Oh, sorry. Tell. Okay, think. You tell. Yeah.
Animals were baby and they grow little.
Good, very good. Okay. Every morning you wake up, what is born? You become a waker, isn't it? You become waker. Whole day right now you are waking, isn't it? And at night when you go to sleep, the waking person will die. Means it will go, he will vanish. Then dream will begin. Dream also is created, dream also is maintained, dream also finishes off. If your eyes are open, seer is born. Close. Can you see anything? No. Dead. Vision is gone. Every moment, breath is coming in, breath is going out. Breath is coming in, breath is going out. Birth, when it goes out, it is born. When it goes in, it dies. Continuously it is going on. Sound you are hearing. I am speaking so many words. I, you heard the word I, then it dies. Then you, then you heard you, then it has to go. R, you hear R, then R stays, then goes away. And listening, then you listen, the word listening. So every word is coming to your eardrum, and then going away, isn't it? So everything in creation, Jagat, what is it written? Jagat Sthiti Sanyamadi Hetum. You are the cause of creation, maintenance and destruction. Catch this principle. And in this way, You are the original cause of all the three, that is creation, maintenance, and destruction, who is the embodiment of supreme peace, bliss, and tranquility. Uparama paramam paratma bhutam satatamaham pranatosmi ramachandram. And you are supreme peace, you are supreme bliss, and you are the supreme tranquility, and you are the supreme soul. Out of you alone, all the individual souls have come out, and into you, all the individual souls go and merge back. How they come out? Like ghosts. Yes. Where do all the waves come out from? Huh? Ocean.
The moon controls.
No, I'm not asking who controls. I said, where do the waves come out of? Huh? Ocean. Where are they maintained?
By the moon.
In the ocean, not by the moon. In the ocean. Where do they die and go back?
On the shore.
In the ocean. Only one or two waves, only little bit waves come to the shore. So many ocean is millions or thousands of kilometers big. Every wave does not come to the shore. Do they? No. So they appear in the water, they are maintained in the water, and they go back to the water, isn't it? Same way, here he is saying, O Lord, you are the one out of whom creation, maintenance, and destruction is coming, and you are the cause, you are the basis, you are the foundation of it. Continuing, निरवधि सुखमिन्दिराकटाक्षं क्षपितसुरेन्द्रचतुर्मुखादिदुःखं नरवरमनिशं नतोऽस्मि रामं वरदमहं वरचापबाणहस्तम्. I always bow reverentially in front of you, O Sri Ram, who is embodiment of treasury and abode of limitless bliss, peace, and tranquility. Surendra Chaturmukhadi Dukkham, and is the object of affectionate sideways glances of Lakshmi, meaning you Kataksha Netra, you are continuously looking at her from the corner of your eyes, you are appreciating her. Who is the remover? Kshapita Surendra Chaturmukhadi Dukkham, and you are the one who removes all the trials, tribulations, difficulties, grief, sorrow of the Lord of gods. Who is the Lord of Devatas? Indra, as well as the four-headed Lord Brahma. So Brahma is the creator. Even his problems are removed by Narayana, because first came Narayana, then under Narayana there is Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. So who is the best among humans and bestow boons, and who holds a bow and arrow in his hand. And who are you, O Ramchandra? You are the one who is holding bow and arrow. In this way, he is remembering the Chavi, because there, when Ramchandra ji is there at the side of the body, he is still having his bow. He wanted to kill, thinking Jatayu was a Rakshas, he was going to kill him. But he stops when he hears his name. त्रिभुवन कमनीय रूपमीढ्यं रविशतभासुरमिहित प्रदानं शरणदमनिशं सुरागमूले कृतनिलयं रघुनंदनं प्रपद्ये. I bow reverentially at the holy feet of Sri Ram, who is the most beautiful, captivating, and charming in the whole of the three worlds. There is no one more beautiful than. Do you ever feel, you see Hindi movies, Bollywood movies you watch? Yeah? Which heroine you like? Which heroine you like? You watch Hindi movies? Which heroine you like? Dad watches. Ask your dad. Where is your dad? Dad, which is the heroine you like? You are in trouble. Someone tell. You don't watch, okay. But listen, if there is a nice actress in the movie or in a cartoon character in your comics that you read sometimes, there is a nice person. Do you ever feel, I wish my mom was like this? Never, no? Yes. He is in trouble. हाँ? सच बोल दिया पिटाई होगी हाँ? So we never wish that my mother was like a Hema Malini or my dad was like Jitendra or Devanand. Huh? Why my dad doesn't walk like that? We never have that feeling. We like our parents the way they are, isn't it? You don't want them to be anyone else. You don't want them to be different. Similarly, here, Jatayu ji, he is saying that you are the most beautiful. I like you the way you are. And how is he seeing Sri Ram? As that blue colored body or dark clouds body color, holding a bow and having the arrows in the quiver on the back with long hair, all the Jatayu, all the tree bark clothes he's wearing, and that is the vision he's having. He says, I like you the way you are. Who is worthy of praise and honor by all, is as splendorous as 100 suns. And because now he has seen, he has got the Chaturbhuj form, he is able to see clearly who Sri Ram is. He is none other than Narayana. And he is saying that Narayana is, the light of Narayana is greater than millions of sun put together, and you give shelter and refuge. Sharanadamanisham surag mule krutanilayam raghunandam prapadye. Prapadye means I surrender. Sharanadamanisham, that I take, and you give shelter and refuge in his holy feet to those who seek it. And in this way, and where do you live, O Sri Ram? You live in their hearts of those who love you. If you close your eyes, whom do you see? Close your eyes. Whom do you see? Mummy. So you love your mom. If daddy was sitting here, you will say daddy and mummy. Straight answer, bhaiya. No ambiguity there. Who do you see when you close your eyes?
No one?
No one. She's realized. Who do you see? Hema Malini.
No, Dad.
Dad. Okay. Mum, no.
Okay.
Sometimes. Sometimes. भवविपिन दवाग्नीनामधेयं भवमुखदैवतं दयालुं धनुजपति सहस्रकोटिनियाशं रवितनया सदृशं हरिं प्रपद्ये. I bow reverentially at the feet of the Sri Hari or Sri Ram, whose name is like a wildfire. The word here used is Davagni. What is Davagni? Davagni is the forest fire. If you are known in Melbourne, in the Dandenongs, in the Marysville, 10 years ago there was a fire. What did it do? It burned mountains after mountains. All trees were burnt. It was such a huge fire. So Ramchandra ji is like that fire which burns away the shortcomings of all his devotees. See how beautiful? Destroying the forest-like world, who is revered God for even Lord Shiva and other gods. So remember how Ramayana began? Sita, Shakti or Parvati, she is asking Lord Shiva, that Lord Shiva, I am standing here in front of you. He says, yes. I am so beautiful. Yes, you are beautiful. Then why do you close your eyes when you look at me? Question, no? So Lord Shiva says, I see something more beautiful, and that is my Aradhya. And then she says, she's not jealous, she's not competitive. She doesn't, oh, you're looking at someone else. Who is she? She didn't say that. You will say that to your husband. She didn't say that. He says, I also want to know who has taken your heart before, who is in your heart and is more loving to you, more lovable to you than I am. I also want to fall in love. Please tell me who it is. He says it is Sri Ram. And she says, tell me about him. Then Ramayana begins. This is how Adhyatma Ramayana also began. That is how Ramayana also began. Shiva Parvati Uvacha. So whole Ramayana is a dialogue between Shiva and Parvati. She is asking questions. She asks only one question, and Shivji keeps telling. Why he keeps telling? Because she is available. She is interested. She is not jealous. She's not she's not comparing herself to whoever is in the heart of Shiva. She is not in competition with whoever is in the heart of Shiva. See? When that type of feeling is there, पीछे हो जाओ या आगे हो जाओ. So she's not in competition or not comparing herself with who is in the heart. She wants to have the same person in her heart and surrender to that person. And it is Sri Ram. And in this way, avirata bhava bhavanati duram bhava vimukhair munibhi sadaiva drishyam bhava jaladhi sutaranangri potam sharanamaham raghunandam nandanam prapadye. I take shelter and refuge in thy holy feet, O Sri Ram, and bow reverentially to him who is constantly far away from those who are regularly infatuated or run behind this ephemeral world. So how do you find Sri Ram? By turning your mind towards Ram. Where is Sri Ram? He is in your heart. What is normally human being doing? He is window shopping. They have come window shopping for Australia. They want to see Sydney, they want to see Ballarat, they want to see. We all do. We are Dinesh and Sima, they have gone to Japan. We go to Kailash. Every year, why do you need to go to Kailash? Time pass. So we want good clothes, we want to go window shopping, we want to buy lollies, we want to try different foods, we want to go different restaurants, we want to see different shows, we want to see different movies. What is happening? We are continuously trying to satisfy ourselves by going out. When we go out, we'll never be satisfied. Then what is the way? All your senses and your mind you turn inwards. Where? In your heart. And who is there? And who do you see in your heart? Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. You get in touch with the Lord in your heart. You do stotras, you chant, you all girls sing so many bhajans, beautiful bhajans. Sing them with love for the Lord in your heart. See the Lord in your heart. When you close your eyes, you should be able to see the Lord. And then you offer the bhajan to Him. It has to come out perfect. Otherwise, it is just mechanical. I learned from here and I repeat there. Then it becomes like an exam. You by heart it and give it. So and in this way, while he is always visible to us, so here it says what? Munibhi sadaiva drishyam. The great saints and sages, those who are meditating, those who are in samadhi, those who have realized, O Lord, you are always available to them. They are always able to have your darshan. They don't need to go to temples. They don't need to go to Kailash. They don't need to go to anywhere to have the darshan. Why? Because they are seeing the Lord within their heart. That is the best place. Then why do you go out? Something has to be done, so you do it. But you go to the temple. When you go to the temple, what do you do when you go to the temple? Eat? Pray. How do you pray? Tell someone. How do you pray? You put your... And what do you do then? And when you look at the Lord, what do you do? And... Okay, but I'll tell you one thing all more that you do, which you are forgetting. You close your eyes, no? Shri Ram, isn't it? Or when you do, you keep looking at him and do the namaskar, like that. Huh? Or you close your eyes. Always close your eyes. Why you close your eyes? Because you know. Don't get disturbed by her. She's playing. Because you know the Lord is inside. That's why we close our eyes. So we go to the temple. We walk. Last year we walked how many? 22 kilometers to reach Kedarnath. And after reaching Kedarnath, you see the Lord Shiva, Kedareshwar there, and you close your eyes. After walking 8-10 hours, and now you come and close your eyes. Because somewhere subconsciously we know Lord is in our heart. He is not outside. So the outside form reminds us of the Lord within. So once, you heard of Guru Nanak? Sikh people with the turban. So their guru is Guru Nanak. So Guru Nanak was sitting, and one lady came with her daughter. The daughter was only 15 years old or 16 years old, very beautiful. And when she came to take Ashirwad from Guru Nanak was very elderly, 60, 70, 80, also white beard like this, maybe taller. And he looked at her and he stopped blinking. And he's looking at that girl. And the mother felt disgusted. After some time, when he didn't close his mouth and he didn't blink his eyes, she said, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, I didn't expect this from you. You still have the vasana for opposite sex. He says, no, mother. Your daughter is so beautiful that the moment I saw the beauty of your daughter, my attention went to how much more beautiful is he who created such a beauty. See? This type of bhav will come. So where did he did not close his eyes, he kept open, but his attention went and he went into samadhi with eyes open. Like we go to the temple and close our eyes. Continuing, the seers, the hermits and other holy ones who are detached and dispassionate have renounced the world and whose feet are like a ship to take one across the ocean of this mundane delusionary world. What is that? Ananta sansara samudratara naukayitabhyam guru bhakti dabhyam vairagya samrajya dana pujanabhyam namo namah shri guru padukabhyam namo namah shri guru padukabhyam. Ananta samsara. Samsara is this world. Ananta. It's endless. You don't know when it began, when it is ending. So Ananta. But Lord is also Ananta. The world is also Ananta. Ananta samsara samudratara. This ocean of the samsara. And what is samsara? That which is continuously changing. And that which is continuously changing, which you can never catch. Can I catch you and say, Oh, I caught him. He's the same person tomorrow. Are you the same person tomorrow? Why? Answer is correct, but why? Anyone else?
Because it's a new day.
It's a new day. What else?
Every cells in the body.
Wait. Why? Girls? Hello, Ishwari. Live to your name. Ishwari, na? What's her name?
Ishita.
Ishita. Still live up to your name? So if I know him today, tomorrow he's already one day older. How can he be the same? What uncle said was his cells are changing, his intelligence is changing, his brain cells are changing. No, brain cells never change. His knowledge is changing. Huh? So he's not the same person. You are not the same person. Who is here 7 years old? You are 7? Oh my God. What about you? 9. You know one rule you can show off to your friends. Every 7 years, every cell in your body changes. And it's a new one after 7 years. So 7, 14, 14 plus 7, 21, 21 plus 7, 28. You are grown completely. After that you cannot grow. Physically you cannot grow. Then how do you grow? You grow in your brain and you grow. Brain also is developed. But question is how you develop it. See. So Ananta Sansara Samudratara Naukayitabhyam Guru Bhakti Dabhyam. So all these saints and sages are like the boat who take us, who are lost in the world of desires, and take us across when we come to the satsang, when we come to Ramayana, when we come to various Bhagavad Gita or any or when we come to the masters, realized masters, they help us understand that don't run after the world, run after the Lord, and make your life useful. By running after the world, nobody has become satisfied till today. Does it mean that we don't earn money? We earn money. Does it mean that we don't go eat food? We eat food. But don't get lost in it. That's why when you get up in the morning, our Sanatan Dharma, Hindu Dharma, what does it say? The moment you get up, what do you say? Karagre vasate Lakshmi karamule Saraswati karamadhye tu Govinda prabhate karadarshanam. The moment you touch the feet on the ground, what do you say? Prithvi tvaya dhrita loka. There is a mantra. Samudra Vasane Devi. That also is there. The moment you take shower, what do? Gange cha Yamune chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhum Kavi. Jales means Annidim Kuru. The moment you come to your class, any class, school or Sanskrit or this class, what do? Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kama Rupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. When you come to satsang, what do we do? 3 Oms and Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Isn't it? If we are studying Bhagavad Gita, we chant Satchidananda Rupaya. When we are studying Ramayana, we say Ramaya Ramabhadraya. Different mantras. But we offer it to the Lord. We remember the Lord because it is by His grace everything is happening in our life. And when you remember this all the time, your life will become full. It will become, just like a honeycomb is full of honey. Your heart will be full of honey and nectar. And this happens when we take refuge at the feet of the saints and sages, because they are the most dear to the Lord. Why? Because they are continuously thinking of the Lord. Continuing. ये कर दिया ना? हाँ. गिरिशगिरिसुतामनो निवासं गिरिवरधारिणमिहिताभिरामं सुरवरदनुजेन्द्रसेविताङ्घ्रिं सुरवरदं रघुनायकं प्रपद्ये. I bow reverentially to Sri Raghunayaka, the leader of the Raghu's clan, Sri Ram, who resides in the temple-like heart of Lord Shiva and Parvati and is their well-wisher, whose characters, worldly as well as divine stories and general demeanors, are most pleasant and enchanting, whose holy feet are served, worshipped by both the gods as well as the king of demons, and who is bestower of boons even to the gods. So, both, I just told you the story of Shiva and Parvati, both of them have Lord Rama in their heart. If they are having Sri Ram in their heart, what to talk about us? Bolo Siyavar Ramachandra ki Jai. And we see that not only the whole creation but all the gods go to Sri Ram or Narayana to get blessings. All the demons also eventually go to, who is the demon who went to take, how do you take blessings? Tell me first. Okay, any other way?
You connect the Lord.
How?
Chanting.
Chanting. Can you remember the Lord by anger?
Yes. No.
Yes. Can you remember the God by becoming his enemy?
Yes.
Yes. Can you remember the God by taking him as your friend?
Yes.
Can you remember the Lord by taking him as your husband? Yes. Mirabai did that, isn't it? मेरे तो गिरिधर गोपाल दूसरा ना कोई. So you can have any relationship. It is good to be a devotee, but Ravan was not he was a devotee with anger. Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, they were devotees with anger, isn't it? Prahlad was devotee with love, bhakti. Which one are you? Like Prahlad? Okay, good. Why do I say good? Because since she's born, before she was born, she's coming to satsang. She was born in this satsang. And she's growing. Already 7 years, my God.
This year I'm turning gay.
Huh?
This year I'm turning gay.
Say it properly.
This year I'm turning gay.
This year you are
she's
turning
not
age. Oh my God. So you have to behave more better. You have to listen. You have to listen to mommy, daddy, study. Live a disciplined life. Get up in the morning. Chant Gayatri Mantra. It's your age now. Does she chant Gayatri Mantra? No. Make her chant. Yeah. There's no rule. Girls can chant Gayatri Mantra. Yes, in modern times they have made it like this. Otherwise, there is no rule like that. There were great ladies who are asking question answers in Upanishads. See? So this is the correct age for her to chant 21 times Gayatri Mantra every day, morning. You know Gayatri Mantra? Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai. No? Okay, I'll teach you when I come back. Okay? One more thing, my God. So continuing, where are we? Paradhana Paradaravarjitanam Paragunabhutishu Dushtamaanasanam Parahita Niratatmanam Susevyam Raghuvaramujalocanam Prapadye. I bow reverentially before the lotus-eyed Sri Ram, who is being constantly served by those great souls who keep far away the wealth, property and women of others, and while feeling glad, happy and contented at their virtues, excellence, goodness, glory, prosperity, etc., success, and who are always eager for their welfare and well-being. That means we should never compare ourselves to anyone. We should not compete with anyone, not even with devotees. Then what you should do? You should try to inculcate that good quality which you are seeing in others in you. That's all. That's all. But don't look down upon them or have jealousy about them. How can be like Ravan was jealous. So in this way, how many more? Quite a. Oh, थोड़े से ही हैं. जल्दी जल्दी कर लेते हैं. कौन से पे हम? 51. स्मितरुचिरविकासिताननाज्यमति सुलभं सुरराजनीलनीलं सितजलरुह चारुनेत्रशोभं रघुपतिमीश गुरुं प्रपद्ये. I bow reverentially to the great Guru of Lord Shiva. Guru of Lord Shiva? Who is Guru of Lord Shiva? Shri Ram. Who is Guru of Shri Ram? Lord Shiva. Wonderful. Huh? Lord Shiva, that is Sri Raghupati, Sri Ram. Sri Ram is revered as the most senior teacher and learned one by Lord Shiva himself. His fully blossomed lotus-like face is like attractive and bewitching smile, who is most easily accessible to his devotees. The radiant glow of his body is beautifully bluish tinged like a Indranil Mani, a sapphire, and his enchanting eyes are as adorable as white lotus. So when you start looking at Sri Ram with all these qualities, maybe next week when we come, I'll take you through a meditation on Sri Ram when I come back. And it will take 15-20 minutes. But
Meditating on her brings such a lovely feeling.
meditating on Narayan. He said the same thing.
Yeah.
That meditating on him is such a lovely feeling. That's what she said. Very good.
Someone is listening.
Huh?
Someone is listening.
Someone listening? Chat GPT. And in this way, so next class, remind me, I will. When we begin the class, now all these qualities, not all the qualities, very simply put, will meditate on Sri Ram. And you will find sudden how half an hour will go by, you don't even come to know. You have to just keep listening and close your eyes and keep watching what, seeing in front of in your third eye, the image that will be created. Continuing. Hari Kamala Shambhurupa Bhedat Tvamiha Vibhasi Gunatrayanuvrittaha Raviriva Jalapurito Dapatreshu Amarapati Stuti Patra Mishamidhe. It is you who appears in the three forms of Vishnu, Brahma and Shiva by the predominance of the either of the three gunas. Even as the same sun appears as different and numerous as numbers of pans of water. I sing hymns in your honor who are worthy and are an image or reflection of the Supreme Lord. Tell me, guys, listen. We say God is in everyone's heart, isn't it? How can one God appear in her heart? How is it possible? Tell me. Huh? I didn't say form. Have you seen your heart? Then where's the form? I'm saying in the heart. How is the Lord appearing simultaneously at the same time in all the hearts, in the whole creation?
Because he's the powerful.
Yeah, he is very powerful. Yes, good point. He is very powerful. But how? Give me an example. So your example is given in this verse. Just like there is one sun. Have you seen? Have you all seen sun?
Yes.
If I keep 10, 20, 100 different pots of water, how many suns you will see in the pots?
It's the reflection.
Good. She's intelligent. You will see the reflection. But how many reflections? One? If there are 100 pots, how many reflections you will see? 100. But what do you need for reflection? If there is no pot, can you see reflection? If you have a pot and you don't have water, will you see reflection? No, na? Correct? This much is clear. Similarly, that pot is this body, that water is your mind, and in the mind, the reflect mind and heart, and in that the Lord is reflecting as life, as Atma. See, already more than half answers you already know. Don't get corrupted by the world, that's all. The world will, they're innocently, they know everything. But the modern education system, the parents, the society, they corrupt them. So this was the point that was made in this particular यही था ना, कौन सा 52 था, हाँ 52, हाँ. Continuing, रतिपति शतकोटि सुंदरांगम शतपथ गोचर भावना विदूरम यतिपति हृदये सदा विभातम रघुपति मार्तिहरम प्रभुम प्रपद्ये. Your divine body is as beautiful, attractive, radiant, glowing as that of crores of Kamdev cupids. You are very far away from or inaccessible to those who are confused or entangled by following hundreds of paths or means to attain emancipation and salvation, instead of concentrating on your real true form as described in the Shatapath Brahman of the Vedas. You are attainable by realizing your true form as described in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad of the Satpati Brahman. You are always present and experienced in the hearts of ascetics. I bow reverentially at the holy and venerated feet of Sri Lord Raghupati, Sri Ram, who is the eliminator of distress, agonies, troubles and tribulations. So, this part we will do it next class, not now. So, how to meditate on him. So, continuing. इत्येवं स्तुवतस्तस्य प्रसन्ने भूद्रघुत्तमः उवाच गच्छ भद्रं ते मम विष्णोः परं पदं शृणोति य इदं स्तोत्रं लिखेद्वा नियतः पठेत् स याति मम सारूप्यं मरणे मत्स्मृतिं लभेत्. When Jatayu had prayed in this manner, the most exalted Sri Ram, Sri Ram was pleased with him and said, "Oh Jatayu, you are blessed. You go to my supreme abode, the Loka of Vishnu." What is the Loka of Vishnu? Here, when Ramchandraji is saying, I told you it was called Saket. Saket. Those persons who listen, write, read or recite this stotra of mine with due concentration, conviction, faith and dedication attain oneness with me and get the benefit of remembering me at the time of death. This is the Falashruti of this Garuda Stuti. This is Garuda Stuti. Jatayu Stuti, not Garuda Stuti. Garuda nahi, Jatayu Stuti. Jatayu Stuti. And with that we come to the conclusion. And see, the truth is like this. Our life, we live properly, we live correctly, we live dharmically, doing what is required to be done, where life has placed you. Right now it has placed you in the satsang, so listen to satsang attentively, alertly. It has placed me in the satsang. I have to do what? I have to speak correctly and inspiringly. At this time, my attention should not go. It is how much longer Swamiji is going to talk. I am hungry now. No, not like that. Only 5 more minutes and it's over. So we must remain focused. And when you remain focused on the Lord, He will deliver you. And here, इति राघव भाषितं तदा श्रुतवान् हर्ष समाकुलो द्विजः रघुनन्दन साम्यमास्थितः प्रययौ ब्रह्म सुपूजितं पदम्. So in the previous verse it was told, at the time of death we must remember Sri Ram. And many people I have met in Melbourne also who When they are dying, they are breathing their last. Either they are chanting Om, or they are chanting Sri Ram, or they are chanting Sai Ram, or they are chanting Krishna Krishna. They have trained themselves so well. What do we, when you go, how do you know that if Ram has entered into your heart? You know how to check? Anyone can tell? How to check? If Lord has, if suppose, do you know when you are going to die, any one of you? No. So suppose death comes right now. Right now. What will be the thought? Mummy, I don't want to die. My God, such a nice pulao was there and I want to pulao. Next life, you will come out as rice. Or if I die right now and I think of my cat, Bindi, you saw, and oh, who will feed Bindi? Next life, meow, meow, I will be born as cat. Because last thought is cat. If last thought is dog, then what will you be born as? Wow, wow. So, how do you make sure that the last thought when the death comes is that of Lord? You have to practice, you have to train yourself. If you think that your life is all, I am going to die only after 8 years, look around, anywhere it is, there is no guarantee, anything can happen. So always be ready, always be prepared. How? By taking the name of Sri Ram or whatever Lord that you have is dear to you. Om Namah Shivaya. In this way, here he says, the elderly and revered one, Jatayu, heard these sweet words spoken by Sri Ram with great delight, and thereafter he assumed a form similar to Lord Ram and went to the abode of Saket, which is worshipped by Brahma himself, because it is another place where Lord Vishnu, as in the form of Sri Ram, lives. See? Even Brahmaji prays to him. So who are we? Nobody. So for that important point is that everything in our life is because of Sri Ram, not because I did it. I didn't. I am giving the lecture. No, Bhagwan is inspiring to give the lecture. Not I understood. No, Bhagwan is making me understand. Do you create your own hunger? Then who gives? Creates? Huh? Paramatma? Okay. And Mummy taught you that. Or you know it. Yeah. She made you remember it. Correct. Paramatma made you think. Mummy didn't make you think. Paramatma. Good. Correct. Correct. Don't forget that. So everything in our life is happening because of that Paramatma. That Paramatma is Sri Ram. Bolo Syavara Ramachandra ki jai, Pavan Sutta Hanuman ki jai, Bolo Bhai Sab Santan ki jai, Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai, Ganga Maiya ki jai, Jamuna Maharani ki jai, Aaj ke Anand ki jai. हर हर नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव जय जय रघुवीर समर्थ जय जय श्री गुरुदेव दत्त ओम पूर्णमदा पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम. Just sit quietly for a moment. Everyone, eyes closed. See Lord Ram in your heart and mind. Hari Om.